Bueno, sí. Camina. Rico, rico, rico. Y como dice mi coro que sigue ahí. Escucha mi salsa buena ante la ventana. Escucha. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Escucha mi salsa buena ante la ventana. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Melodía, melodía. Escucha mi salsa buena ante la ventana. Ay, escucha mi salsa ahora. Ahora estamos gozando para bailar, para gozar. Qué rico está. Escucha mi salsa buena ante la ventana. La salsa buena es la verdad. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Bueno, mira, escucha ahora. Ja. Si escucha mi salsa ahora, mi salsa para bailar.
Hi, my friends. Hello, hello. How are you today on this fabulous Friday? You guys, I'm so excited. I just filmed a box swap and we have an after party with all our besties, which I am so excited about. I can't even begin to tell you. Sorry about this little mess I have here of boxes. I'm still decorating. I've been gone, I've been sick, and so there's things happening here. But before we go furthermore, let's get in a couple of our besties here, and hopefully we'll see more as the time goes by. And let me welcome our girl, Erika. Look at her, how beautiful. And look, we were wearing our
Okay.
great minds think alike. We're wearing matching ears.
Yes.
And then next, I'm bringing in our beautiful Aloha, even though she's in Tennessee now.
Howdy.
I love that. That's too
Hello,
cute.
friends. How y'all doing?
Now we
Yeehaw.
got someone else that I'm so happy to have, my fellow Floridian that I still have not met in person, which I don't know. That doesn't count. It's not right. It's my girl, Yesenia. Hi, love. Oh my God. You are gorgeous from this
Thank
year.
you. So are all of you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So we're all festive because, you know, it's a special happy hour. We're going to talk about Christmas, but more importantly, you guys may not know this, but this is our second annual a party that we do just us amongst us, and we have a good time, and we have that tonight, so it's very exciting. But before we say hi to chat, let's see, because some of us are wearing our ugly sweaters and our things, and I want to show you mine because it's so ugly cute. I hate calling it ugly because it's so cute, guys. Look, it lights up.
Oh, wow.
Villains.
Mine
I'm
does too.
on the naughty list. Isn't that
Love it.
adorable? With the ears. Erika, what are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing a light up Mickey one. I got this at Walmart last year.
So cute.
I missed that one last year.
Oh,
I was surprised I got it.
it's adorable.
Where's
How
that
about
from?
Walmart.
Is this is running. I don't know what happened there.
A naked baby tried to
Oh,
come
I
in.
love it. I didn't see it.
Uh-oh.
I'll
I didn't see it either.
I'll cut it. Don't worry. I'll cut it from the replay. Don't worry. Show us your beautiful outfit with those beautiful ears.
It would be my kid. I don't own anything ugly. I'm just,
right,
I'm just wearing
Nice.
So
so
Minnie
cute.
Mouse.
I still want that sweater.
I love
So
that. And Yesenia has his ears, and let's see what you're wearing.
Yes. Kind of matches close to Erika.
Oh my God!
I have that sweater. I got it this year.
Oh, really?
Yes, I got it at the thrift store though.
Really?
I love it, you guys.
For $2.
No way.
Okay, I'm jealous.
Yes, it was like a Christmas at a thrift store. It was actually on post, and I was like, I'm gonna get this. So I have it packed up because I want to use it when we're at Disney.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, let's say hi to chat. We got Mandy in the house. Thank you so much for being here, Mandy. I can always count on you. Cruise Nuts in the house. What's up? What's up? I'm going on a cruise again on Friday. I can't wait. I just got back. I'm not even unpacked from my last cruise, but then I'm like, why am I gonna unpack? Because I'm gonna pack mostly everything that's in there again. So it's in the living room opened up.
Very
Hi,
true.
Carrie. How are you? Welcome. Ooh, it's a beautiful friend. Megan, you guys are gonna talk about Megan. You know, if Megan had time, let me know. Text me because I would love to bring you in for a moment. So let me know, girl. Josh loves Loungefly, one of our besties in the house.
Where you at, girl?
Girl, where you at?
Washing her hair. Washing her hair. Yeah.
Megan says she wants the ensemble. Jennifer, hello, welcome, my friend. Yes, Cynthia, my girl, how are you? Miss you guys so much. She says, I'm busy at the moment, but I'll see y'all at the after party. Sounds good. My pa's in the house says, Ma, you look so beautiful. Thank you, Poppy.
Oh, hi, Paul.
Look, Candy Mom saying pa with little hearts. He says, hi, girls. John's in the house. What is up, John? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. We got Leslie C. Hello, hello. Welcome. I think H.E.Y is here. Hello. Let's see. Miss you all. Been busy. Yeah, Boz. I haven't seen him all day today.
No.
Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, Bosh. But thank you all for being here so much. I really appreciate it. What are you guys drinking?
Oh, you got your sipper.
I got a little sipper with some amaretto sour.
Ooh. I use
Oh
my
my
sipper
God.
as decoration.
It is.
I have the green one too.
It is cute for decoration. It looks
so
like bells.
delicious.
That's why.
Yeah, and it lights up, so I'm like, I love it.
This is so delicious. Um, so yeah, I can let's see. I can have you beat. I haven't seen Pa in weeks. Aw, it's true, it's true. Okay. So yeah, guys, I'm excited about our after party. It's gonna be so much fun with all our besties. What are you guys
Yes.
excited about the most? I wanted to talk. But you know what? Before we get into Christmas,
Yes.
we talked a little bit about it before. But what do you guys think about this Loungefly delivery issue that they have right now?
They have no excuse. They're a big company. They make tons of money. They could have and they could have got seasonal help. I mean, I'm sure anybody would go and help, fulfill orders. In my opinion, it's a huge company.
Yep.
You have small shops that bust their butts, and it's a one-man show for those small shops.
I was just gonna bring that up because what hurts me more is that there's so many small shops that could have got these orders out in 1 to 2 days. But a lot of these small shops are still waiting for certain bags that they put on sale and they're still waiting for them. So it broke my heart a little about the way they handled this, about the way they treated us, because they know very well that most of these orders are for Christmas gifts. And they're taking advantage of our love for Disney and the bags because they're like, oh, they're okay, they'll be mad for a moment, but they're gonna keep buying. I'm not like that. When I get mad, you guys know that you have that beautiful bag Bippity, which is a green sequence red bag. I give you a couple of opportunities, but if you don't fix it, I'm done with you. Even though I want that bag, I'm not buying it from them. The bag is beautiful, but I will never purchase again from Bippity because they did me wrong too many times.
Yeah.
I'm almost
We'll
getting
just buy
that
the bag for you.
Huh?
So we'll just buy the bag for you.
Yeah, I know what we'll see. But we got life and everything beautiful in the house. Hello, hello, Melissa. Hello, hello. And we have Sandy in the house. So good to see you. So yeah, I'm really scared that I'm going to lose because I'm one of those that once I lose interest, it's over. I mean, it's over. I cut you and that's it. Like, because I'm so forgiving and I do it and I do it and I do it, but there gets to a point where it's done, right? So I'm
Yeah.
really hoping that I don't get to that point because this
Mhm.
one is getting me close. You know, I was looking around
Yeah.
today. You guys know that I've never sold a bag in my life of my
Mhm.
collection. And I was actually looking around saying, what can I sell today? I've
Wow.
never felt that way. So
Oh,
that's
Wow.
very pretty. So
Yeah.
hopefully, you know, they do the small shops better than they've been doing, and they do us better as customers, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. Oh,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and in case anybody doesn't know that's watching and doesn't know, we're talking about Loungefly had a huge sale on Cyber Monday, and so all of us put orders in, and most of us got an email today stating that our orders will not be shipped until after Christmas.
Mm-mm.
Sorry for the delay.
yeah, that's crazy.
So
Yeah.
that's why we're a little bit upset about that.
I mean, but that's like a month. Like, how does it take over a month to ship in stock items?
Yeah. Exactly. And those items are still in stock
You really
on the
think
site.
that many people ordered?
I mean, I'm
I
sure,
didn't,
yes,
still.
but not to the point where you can't fulfill orders, though.
And but that doesn't bad business. Like, you knew if you're gonna have bags at half the price, that it's gonna be a big sale. So you just like
$20. Like,
Penny and Macy's and all these places prepare for the holiday season and they hire more people. They should have prepared for the holiday season and hired more people.
exactly.
Number two, if they couldn't do that, get your influencers in there. You have a ton of influencers from California that all they do is take cute pictures and post their things and make some kind of percentage or whatever their deal is. You can call them up and say, hey, I need you right now because we're behind. Can you come in and work for a couple of hours and help us box these things? You know, you have there's no excuse. There's no excuse for me for a big company for the holiday season. That's like Amazon. You ordering a whole bunch of gym shorts on Amazon, and them telling you, sorry, you're not gonna get your things for 3 weeks because a lot of people ordered.
Mm-mm.
And you know how it's like you get it within 3 days. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think
even
this is my theory. My theory is I think that they didn't think they were going to sell so much bags that they were going to lose so much money. So now they're giving people the option. They're telling people that so they can cancel the order so they can get that money back and they can post it right back for full price. You know what I mean?
I mean,
It's
my
still not
order
cool,
was
but
pretty huge. I had a pretty huge order, and I could understand that. I
did
mean,
you make 2 big orders?
I did. Yeah, I did 2. But I told them out to one, and I'm thinking it's put it to you this way. It was like 12 bags and 2 dresses.
Oh wow,
So that's a lot.
That's a big order.
That's a huge order.
That's a lot.
Megan says I would even be understanding if they said we're going to do everything in our power to get this done. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. No, this is not what
They're
they
not
said.
even trying, right?
I'm gonna show you guys the email. Let me see.
And didn't Danielle say that somebody tried to email them to cancel and they wouldn't let her cancel?
She did, but supposedly hers was processed. So let me I think if I share this, I can show 2 things that someone was talking about, but it didn't. Why is it not sharing?
And especially after the fact that they already posted that, like, oh, everything should be by Christmas or before Christmas, and then to turn around and say, oh, never mind, it's after Christmas. Like, that's where they messed up.
If anything, they should have, if they weren't anticipating that, like if they really thought that a lot of people was going to order and they know they were like, we don't have enough staff, they should have during the Cyber Monday deal say there's no guarantee it's going to be there before Christmas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
At least
Exactly.
give a disclaimer.
Exactly. There's at least 4
Yep.
bags I wouldn't have ordered. You know, if
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have said that from the
Cynthia
get-go.
says they should give you some major coupons. Well, they gave
Yeah,
us a
right.
15% coupon
15%.
No way.
on select products
Mm-hmm.
on your next thing. So it could, you know, it might be.
But that's for everybody. I didn't order, but I could still use that coupon.
Exactly.
So it's
that's
not
where
just
I
y'all.
didn't appreciate that either, because they should have sent that in an email to people who ordered and not just post it on their
Yep.
Instagram, because now anyone could use that, and then that's more orders that's going to be backed up. So
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the point. They can't even get this out, but they're putting on a coupon for everybody to
exactly.
get even further behind. Listen,
Exactly.
stop your shop, stop the orders, and get these orders out.
Out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex is in the house. We love you, Alex. Hello, hello. Megan says she's putting her PR hat because Megan works in PR. If they were transparent from the beginning, I'm saying, hey, there's a possibility these might not get shipped until after
Exactly.
Christmas. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it's also just the lack of apology. Like it doesn't seem like they're sorry about it. Like,
Yeah.
hey, like,
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's
No,
why
it
it's
doesn't.
the treatment of their customers. It's horrible. Like due to unprecedented demand, our current estimate is that your orders placed during Cyber Monday will not ship prior to December 25th. That's it. Like it will
and
not.
what did they expect?
Not even a
Did they
sorry.
expect that people were ordering this because, or maybe have like some brains and realize that people are ordering this for Christmas?
Yeah.
So
That's
like,
when people
yeah,
shop
it
for
should be,
Christmas.
it
It's
should
Black
be a
Friday and Cyber
priority
Monday.
to get the orders out before Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Leslie, not everybody got the email.
I
so
didn't
I'm
get it.
thinking people
I
that
didn't get it.
the
So
email.
knock on
The
wood.
orders are processed ahead because someone wanted to cancel and they told them, and they did not get the email, and they told them that it was too far along in the processing to cancel. So if you didn't get the email, count your blessings, because you're probably going to get your order, you know, not in this mess that they're doing. So Cynthia says, by the time I went to look at the bags, most were gone that I liked. Yeah, that happened to me too, but I did get a lot that
Weird. I
liked.
ordered it at night. Mine was that night. I ordered it late, and
Yeah.
I didn't notice that things were missing.
Yeah. Megan says, exactly, Alissa, they created this problem for themselves. It's a slap in the face. It really is.
Yeah.
It's like
We're so shocked that people ordered the bags. We're so
Not-
shocked.
not
Right.
we apologize. We understand that this is, you know, something that you may have ordered for Christmas, because obviously they have to know this. A whole
Yeah.
big sentence on that, but no, it's thank you for your purchase. Due to this, we're not shipping your order. It's terrible. Like
Mhm.
Like, how about a I'm sorry thrown in there?
Right.
exactly. Exactly what I was saying. Ladies, you're laying down the law. Get the bags out. Exactly. Well, I said
Yeah.
it. I put something, you know, I don't like to be negative or, you know, but this is not about being negative. This is about facts on the way that Loungefly is treating both small shops and us as customers.
They're screwing our small shops, and we
They're
don't like it.
really like, honestly, I want you to know, on Cyber Monday, I got the Loungefly thing and I looked at their bags that were on sale. But right after that, I went to, without placing the order, I went to Comic Book Clothing to see if they had any of the bags that were on sale on their things on sale. Because honestly, if it was $5 more, I would have bought from them, only because I like to give to the small shops, you know. So, and they actually did, but thankfully for them, they had sold out of those bags that I wanted at that price, you know, because they had Blues Clues, I think it was for $50. I would have bought it from them. They had the Harry Potter, you know, they had a few, but as I mentioned, they were sold out by the time I went. because I'm always thinking I'd rather give it to the small shop than give it to Loungefly. Honestly, now I definitely will go last to
The things I ordered were things that either A, I could not get from a small shop, or B, the price was just really low.
Right.
Yeah.
That me take.
That's
Because
the only
Loungefly is like usually my last resort. Like,
right.
I would hardly shop from them.
Never.
I shopped with them once,
for the
and it was
sequence
for
bags,
Jasmine.
for the dresses. Like I bought 2 dresses that I really liked, but look, what Megan says, unprecedented demand. Yes.
Unprecedented.
And what did I say? Oh, is the
They
amaretto sour already getting to me? Yet you sold the bags, you had the sale, you allowed the sales to go through. It's all talk. And our girl is here running around like a, how we do at the holidays.
I don't know.
Cynthia saying hello. What's the problem? Is the shipping? Why do they use the shipping UPS at FedEx? I don't know what the problem is, but
they
it looks
usually use FedEx.
Get orders together. They don't have enough staff, it looks like, or something.
Yeah, I don't think they're fulfilling orders fast enough.
Exactly. Mandy saying Merry Christmas. I need my stuff, Loungefly.
Yes.
Facts, girl, facts. Disney Lover 805 in the house. Loungefly hasn't dropped any bags this week.
They better
catch up.
They don't need to drop nothing.
They don't need to drop nothing
for a while. Anything for a while.
No.
I agree.
Catch up with your orders first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got the email, but I didn't order anything.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I didn't even get the email.
Oh my goodness, that's the first I heard. Drink some for me, ladies. Girl, this is all finished. I have to get a refill. I'm drinking my amaretto sour from a sippy cup. Oh my god, it tastes like heaven. I want to do Loungefly for Christmas. Yes.
Well, won't get it.
Not directly from Loungefly, no.
Not from Loungefly, no.
Loungefly. They are using horseback delivery.
At this point, I think at this point horses are still faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, I'm very much of an impulse buyer too, so I'm thinking I keep thinking I should cancel the order, but then there's 2 bags that I really want in the order. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have till the 16th to decide. So I have a couple. I
wonder if somebody bought as many as you did. You know what I mean?
Probably.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm sure some people
probably.
did.
I'm sure.
Prices were.
I say don't cancel it, because if at the end of the day you can, I mean, if you don't want it, you can sell it.
Even though it's not going to be
get your money back.
Christmas, they
sell
still
it more for what you bought it for.
They might get their Christmas present in February.
There's a few bags that are actually full price at small shops. Like I got the villain bag, with the 3 pockets that kind of has and I got that one half off, so it's like,
I mean, the prices were good. I wouldn't cancel it if I were you. I mean, it's already done. Like, you might as well.
When are you going to get these prices?
We waited for other bags
Let
at this
the people
point.
that are getting presents know they'll probably get it in February.
You know what? You should take a picture of it and then put it in an envelope.
In a bag.
Yeah, I've seen people do that.
That's here.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. And for my daughters, honestly, they get more than the bags, so they're gonna have things to open.
Right, like that's not.
That's perfect. You could put those in their stocking stuffers.
I like that idea. Just take a picture, get the picture, put it in a bag. It's gonna come when it comes.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
And then they have something to open later, which is kind of cool. Like to get another gift down the road.
Yeah, that's so true. Danielle says, I didn't get the email, but I want a refund right about now. Yes, I talked a little bit about that. That I think that yours is going to be on the way faster, but then someone got the email who didn't even order. So that's so crazy.
I think everyone's delayed. I think it's just Their emails are slow too.
Yeah.
Everything's delayed.
Listen, when George says, it's so funny because I was talking to Danielle last night on the phone, and she's like, oh, you know, she's like her shop Disney. Oh God, this is already getting to me. You guys know I can't talk when I have a few drinks. I'm such a lightweight. I need to learn how to drink better. But anyway, so she's like, oh, I got my order
I'll help
already.
you.
I was like, yeah, we'll teach you.
Yeah, Danielle's like, I already got my Shop Disney order. I'm like, I haven't gotten it. Oh my God. I started freaking out. So I go to the living room. I'm on the phone with her. And I'm like, oh my God, here it is. There's so many boxes. Today, another box. I was like, oh my God, this hasn't got here. And I go out there and I'm freaking out. And it's, guys, I have so many boxes in this house that have not been opened. It's bad. So I have
The
to get my
anticipation would have been killing me of what's in those boxes. It's killing me now. I want to know what's in your boxes.
Literally.
We all want to know.
Because remember, I bought a lot of gifts. So since I don't have my wrapping paper and all that stuff, like I want to open and wrap. I mean, a lot. I buy, you know, I'm one of those that buy for you, buy for me, buy for you, buy for me. So there's a lot of stuff in there that's mine. But most is gifts, you know.
Mhm.
So Sandra, hello, welcome.
Same.
Thank you for being here, guys.
My
Remember
husband's
to
like,
hit that
what's
like
this? Is this a gift or is this for you? I'm like, shh, mind your business.
Yes, hit that like for me and share out the stream if you can. We'll be here for about another half hour, and now we're just gonna get into fun Christmas stuff. And I'm just gonna ask my ladies, what is, and we'll talk a little bit about that, but what is their favorite Christmas tradition? And then following any very special Christmas memory. So, who wants to go first?
I'll go first. So it actually, this is just mine and my husband's Christmas tradition. We do it every year, and we do it throughout the year, multiple times. We watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and we have a drinking game to it. And so people can come on, like when they come over, we're like, we're gonna play it. Y'all don't have to play it, but it's always me and him. We play it, and it's so fun. So every time we watch it during Christmas, he likes to start it Thanksgiving, evening. That's what gets him in the mood for Christmas. So we play it, and it's like it's Christmas for him. Me, Christmas starts, November 2nd. But yeah, so that is, we have our own, and we've been doing it. What's the
drinking game? What do you? Is it when you hear them say?
What do you do?
So any awkward situation, you have to drink. When there's music playing, when there's an advent calendar, when he references the swimming pool, you have to drink. And then
and then you just drink
the whole movie.
You're basically
the whole movie.
Pretty much,
what you do the whole time.
Just in there.
Yeah. I know. So like for the first 5 minutes, you're already through 2 beers, and you're just like, it's just like nonstop. And then every time you have to go to the bathroom, you have to say shitter's full, because if you don't, then you have to finish your beer off.
You have to say what?
Shitter's full. Shitter's full. Like to go to the bathroom. Like, when he's like, with the when he's cleaning out the pooper from Cousin Eddie, and he tells the neighbors, shitter's full. Putting it in, yeah. So that's when it's finished. And then when she calls him Sparky, and also, which is weird because she doesn't call him Sparky a lot in the movie. And then when he's wearing any type of athletic wear, because he always wears the Bears. And then also when he's in his office and his manager comes up, whoever stands up and says, give me somebody, give me anybody, give me somebody while I'm waiting. Like whoever stands, then the other person who, whoever stands up and says it picks who has to chug their beer. And since it's always me and my husband, who gets up and stands up, I'm like,
have you guys ever made it through the movie?
Yes, we actually have.
Right.
Okay, so we get through it towards the ending of Christmas, because like at the beginning, you're just like, you have to get yourself back to drinking that fast. No,
I would be literally dead.
In the first 10 minutes, definitely.
Alcohol poisoning would occur during.
Well, see, so
That's what it sounds like.
so
I'm
I
not a
drink
dainty
Bud Light
sipper.
Lime. Well, see, I have to drink like the most lightest beer for me to
I'm
get
not
through
a
it.
dainty sipper. I'm a chugger. So.
Okay, so then
Alright,
your sip is a chug.
That's a tradition. Do you have a favorite memory from like childhood?
Oh man. From
Right? I'm
childhood.
like,
I
ooh.
know.
We can come back to you for the memory.
Yes.
Don't worry. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Okay.
Let's go to Alissa and see what your favorite tradition is.
We don't have anything really unique for our tradition. Like we just basically we decorate right after Halloween. We bake cookies the day before for Santa. We open presents on Christmas. We don't do anything really special or unique, but that's just like something we always do. And then I think for something that is kind of a new tradition, I've always gone to Disney Christmas time. Like that's my favorite time to go to Disney. So because I don't want to go during the summer because it's too hot, and everything in between is kind of boring. So I'm like, I want to go for Christmas. So the last 3 years I went Christmas time. So that's like, I guess, a tradition. And so for 2021, or was it 2020? It was 2020. My mom took us to Disney World for 2 weeks Christmas time.
Wow.
And that was the best Christmas gift I ever got. And that's like my favorite Christmas memory. Is definitely gold.
That must have been so special. I love
my
that.
feet was sore after that trip.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
And we went every day, open, closing. Open, closing.
No.
Oh wow.
No, that's too much.
It was technically 10 days, and then like a day before and a day after was like traveling. So it was almost 2 weeks, but it was 10 days in the park. But that was back to back to back to back to back.
Oh no, I'm like, you need a break.
It was mad.
A resort day. Relax.
Yeah, if I go for a week, I do 1 week, 1 day at the park, 1 day at the resort, 1 day at the park, 1 day at the resort. And on top of that, I guess we're lucky because we're from Florida. We know we can go many times. So, I'll go in the mornings as early as possible. I'll go back to the hotel like at 11. And then I don't go back to the park till like 4 or 5 o'clock, and then I close it. So I'm sure when you're coming from Hawaii, you're gonna go all day because how many times are you gonna be at Disney World?
That was like my second time ever going to Disney World. So we're like, we want to do everything, and we want more than a day in that park because there's no way you can do everything in the park in 1 day. So we needed 2 days in each park, and then it turned out like Magic Kingdom, we wanted 3 days, and so like, yeah.
Yeah.
Alex says, I bet sore feet. Yeah,
I needed a vacation after that vacation.
Yes.
That's how with us. That she was like, done. Christmas time is fun, but Lordy, I was on the run and never got everything done. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Jasenia, do you have a favorite Disney Christmas tradition and memory?
I don't know. I feel like we don't really have much either. We just do like, we always bake cinnamon rolls Christmas morning. That's our thing. And we always wear like our Disney pajamas on Christmas morning and open our presents. We usually like do a gingerbread house every year, but we kind of been slacking on that tradition because I don't think we did one last year or the past 2 years. So I'm like, okay, we need to do it this year. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. We don't have too many. I'm like, I need to add more traditions. But
and you don't have kids yet and stuff. Yeah. So once you have kids and stuff, the traditions start getting more and more. But we definitely have traditions. First, I'm from a Latin family, so we have Noche Buena, which is Christmas Eve, which is a huge party, and so there's a lot of dancing, a lot of eating, a lot of drinking. Then at midnight we go to midnight mass. So sometimes I get there and Jesus don't want me. her up. I'm like, okay, what? It's a mess. It's a mess because I love going to midnight mass. I think it's just so beautiful, and it's a big part of our tradition. But sometimes it's so hard to leave the partying to go worship.
My brother fell asleep in church on because he was drunk, and I'm like, bro, I can smell your beer over here. He's like, I'm here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because it's funny.
Jesus says, "Come as you are." I mean,
you're mixing that. You're mixing your religion with your. I guess for us, we're mixing our religion with our traditions as a Latin
family
person that is, dancing and celebrating and all that, and then with
they're walking into mass like party's here.
Girl, and then you overdo it because you're like you're so scared that you're gonna mess up because you've had a few drinks, so you're over trying to pay attention.
And then when you go get the communion and they give you the blood of Christ, you're like this checking the blood of Christ.
If you only
taking
knew
like a
what
shot
I was doing just an hour ago.
You're like, where is the blood of Christ?
But we laugh at it. But I love to say, hey, Jesus made water into wine, so he knows that we love having a good time. So hey,
I need some more of the bread. Give me.
Yes, like I need bread.
Give me more of the body.
More of the wine. But,
that's I love
so love that. And then I do have a favorite Christmas memory, and we're gonna have a special guest soon because I want to talk about this special guest. I'll bring her in as soon as I talk about this memory. So one of my favorite Christmas memories as a child, I'll never forget it. We were 5 kids. Christmas morning was incredible. Every Christmas, the presents, the amount of presents and gifts and Santa and the whole works was incredible. And so we finished Christmas one day, and I remember that I wanted my Rydell Classics. Those are some roller skates, Rydell Classics, because I was a huge roller skater. I mean, I jumped trees. I would go backwards. I was always in the roller rink. I was one of those really brats. So I wanted my Rydell Classics so bad. I opened all my gifts, and I didn't have my Rydell Classics. So I was super upset, but I didn't let him show it because, I was also very grateful for all my gifts that I got. But then all of a sudden the doorbell rings. We had one of those real loud doorbells, ding dong, ding dong. It had a huge song. So the doorbell rings and the song goes, and my dad's like, go get the door. So I go to get the door, and on my porch there was a roller skating bag outside. You saw that it was a roller skate, on the bag, and my Rydell Classics were there, and they were gorgeous, and they had all the accessories you could imagine, like all the different types of shoestrings and the different things, and you guys, it was amazing. So that is a memory that I've never forgotten, and it, like, every time I think of my dad, it just pops up in my head, and I get the feels, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Not only do I want to share that with you guys, I decided that I want to skate again. So
you should do it.
I'm going to. Wish me luck.
Yes.
I am going to, and I'm excited. So
and I remember a memory.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah. Let me bring in our special guest before you tell us about your memory, because I'm going to ask her the same thing, and then I'm going to talk about a surprise. And it's my girl. It's my third daughter, who I love very much. We got Megan in the house.
Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. Oh, look, we're all matching.
Oh my God, we are matching. I literally have
You didn't get the
to
memo.
in 5 minutes. So and I'm still jet lagged. So if you see the Gucci bags under my eyes, you did not.
Okay, well, before we get to Megan, let's get her memory really quick, and then I'm gonna splurge on because we can share the news. But Erika, what is your special memory?
So it wasn't during my childhood, but it was. Alcide was 2, and my daughter was 4, and Steven was deployed, and so he was supposed to come home the 23rd of December. But then there was like this something like when they closed for the luggage on that plane, it wouldn't shut. So, but I guess like all the soldiers were like, when they came home, they're like, it was because of Steven, or it was because of Cats that we got to come home. I was like, well, why? They're like, because he's like, what's not closing? And I guess it was like the door to close where all their luggage goes under, the cargo and everything. He's like, nah. He's like, I don't care. He's like, we're going to get this door closed because we're all going to go home for Christmas. He's like, I do not care. And so he was supposed to be home the 23rd. And then he like called me, and he was like, it looks like we're not going to be home till after Christmas. So I was like, okay, fine. Like, I guess it is what it is. You just have to suck it up. And then he calls me back. He goes, we're coming home on Christmas Eve. And I was like, okay, what time should I pick you up? He's like, at 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, okay, I'll be there at 3 o'clock in the morning to pick you up. But we kept the kids at home. And so, but I had this huge, tall, like, box. It was like a shipping box for like clothes, and I still kept it. And so he finally got in, and I finally got him around 7 o'clock in the morning. And so my mother-in-law had the kids still upstairs because we had surprised the kids. But we had the elf on the shelves brought them a note, saying that Santa brought them an early Christmas gift on Christmas Eve. And so they go to the front.
I know, that's the stuff that makes me cry on TikTok.
Oh my
I've
God.
been crying watching TikTok of videos of this.
No.
Oh, this is hard, but it's such a sweet memory. And so they
Not
go and
doing
they read the letter, and they go, there's a present? So then they run to the front, and he's like in this box, and they're trying to open it. And they're like, what's going on? So like I'm recording, and my mom's like picking up the box, and then like they're like shaking and don't even know and he's also shaking. But I'm like, but then he had like their last advent calendar toy holding it. It was so sweet. It was like he was home for Christmas.
That's
And guess what? And it started snowing. It was like, yes, it was like, you came home perfect timing, snowing.
Nah, this didn't happen. This was from a Hallmark movie.
Right? I'm like, this sounds like a movie.
That's so
No, you're crying.
beautiful.
No, you're crying.
Hi, Anthony.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
But yeah,
We
that
wish
was my favorite memory, that he came home for Christmas Eve.
Christmas memories. But welcome. All right, before I can't take it anymore. I gotta say it.
My makeup.
Oh my
Thanks,
God.
Erika. Thanks.
You guys, yeah, you guys. Megan's gonna have a memory of December for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
She's engaged.
You're gonna ruin it.
Congratulations.
You're gonna make me cry, Yadi. Stop.
So many things.
Oh,
So pretty.
oh, that rock.
My fiance did
I
well.
thought you got Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
He did good.
She's engaged, and I'm so happy and so proud. And I've cried so many times with this whole thing.
Oh my God, stop, Daddy.
It was absolutely beautiful, and you guys don't know, Megan, she really is a third daughter. I love her very much, and it's so wonderful to see that she found her other half, and so special, and the way he proposed. So Megan, I'm gonna put you out there. I just want you to talk about it for a moment and see what happened. So hold on.
So the reason
all
why
the
I
deets.
have these like Gucci bags under my eyes is because backtrack. So it was Thanksgiving 2022, and it's the first Thanksgiving that my fiance and I had our families come together for Thanksgiving. And at the end of the Thanksgiving meal, he's like, all right, I have a present for someone I care about. And I'm like, what's going on? And I knew that we were going to go on a trip because he told me I had to take some days off of work. I had no idea where we were going. I literally thought we were going to North Carolina, New York City, whatever. But he said, I will tell you on Thanksgiving. I'm like, okay, fine. I have a week to plan or whatever. So he gives me this like beautifully wrapped box. I open it and there's a red beret. And if you have me on Twitter or whatever, or I think I also posted on my Instagram, I open it and you see my reaction because it was a red beret. And I was like, what is this? And then I see it. And then I like lifted it up and it said Charles de Gaulle Airport. It was like MIA to Charles de Gaulle. I bawl my eyes out because it means I'm going to Paris. So literally a week later, I get on a flight with my fiance and we fly to Paris. And then we're there for a whirlwind 4 days. And the first day we get there and it's just like sightseeing. We go to the Eiffel Tower. We go to the top of the Eiffel Tower. It was cold as hell. And and the whole day, and it's like decked out for Christmas. It was so magical. And then, so one of the days that we were there, December 5th, the only thing that we had planned was to go to the Louvre, which is like this beautiful, like big, expansive art museum that has like the Mona Lisa, all of these sculptures, like it's ginormous. But that was the only thing we had. And then we had a river cruise that night. So I was like, we were at dinner. I'm like, I'm so excited to just sleep in because we're jet lagged or whatever. And he looks at me, he's like, what if I told you can't sleep in? I'm like, what do you mean I can't sleep in? I'm tired. And then he was like, no, because we're meeting someone tomorrow and we have to be there at like 8:45. And I was a little mad at him. Because I was like, I want to sleep in so badly. But I was like, all right, fine. Like, you never stirred me wrong, whatever. I was like, Brian Petty, what do you have up your sleeve? And he's like, you just have to trust me with this. So we wake up. It's like 6:15 in the morning. I have to wake up, do my hair, do my makeup, whatever. This all happens on the coldest and wettest day of our entire vacation. It was cold. It was wet. And then we get so you can kind of visualize it. It's across from the Eiffel Tower. So if you see the Eiffel Tower, it's like across the river, basically. And we're there and we're just standing there waiting for this person. And I was like, Brian, I love you. But if this person does not come in 5 minutes, I'm getting an Uber and we're going home because it's too cold. So finally, this cute little person comes and it's like, oh, are you Brian Petty? And she's a photographer. And it's like, I'm going to be taking your photos. So he plans out this beautiful photo shoot in front of the Eiffel Tower. We do all these different locations. And so she takes us to the side where there's nobody. And it's basically it's the equivalent of like going to Disney and finding a location that has nobody, but you still have a perfect view of the castle. Like that's how I can equate it. And so she starts stretching her arm like this. And I'm like, oh, this girl's like, probably her arm's tired because she's like taking all these photos. And so Brian takes my two hands and he looks at me and he's like, Megan, I love you. You're the love of my life. I never want to spend my life with anyone else. Says some other stuff. I truly blacked out. And then next thing you know, he's on one knee with this big guy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no. And then he says,
how did he hide that?
Yeah.
Listen, we were in so many
guys,
layers.
Show the rock one more time. Show the rock.
So
Oh my goodness, it's so
I bawl my eyes out, but before I think I said yes, and then I looked at him. I was like, "That's a rock!" It's so eloquent. And here's the thing: I don't care what anyone says. You think you have this whole thing about how you're gonna react? No.
Oh,
when
yeah,
it
no.
happens.
Oh yeah.
You just because then it's just I am in Paris, which is one of my favorite cities in the world, with the love of my life here, and it's this whole thing. And if you would have told me even 5 years ago that this is where I would be today, I was like, you're lying. Like, it felt like a fairy tale. It felt like a dream. And the worst part about it truly was just we had to not so much keep it a secret, but like everybody in the States, it was like 3:00 in the morning. So we were able to have like a couple of hours.
It was our 3:00 in the morning. It was your 9 in the morning.
It was like 8:00, 9:00. So, we finally get to the Louvre, and I was like, I have to call my mom. If nothing else, I don't care if it's like 5:00. She's probably up. So she answers, and she has no makeup on. Her hair is whatever, and she's like, "Hi, Nate." I was like, "Mom, guess what?" And she's like, "What? And it's like, "I'm engaged." And it's like, "Oh my God." And then she was like brushing her hair and everything. So
listen, that call would have been like the happiest moment. I probably would have made up look beautiful in 2 minutes. It would have taken me 2 minutes. But
no, exactly.
I'm trying to share the screen because I want to show the pictures she took. But I put her Instagram. So go ahead and go follow Megan on her Instagram, and
the photos are beautiful.
They
photos are amazing.
The photographer and so beautiful. The photographer is originally from Bolivia and then went to Paris for university and just stayed for the past 12 years. She spoke perfect French, perfect English, like just the most amazing person. But the one thing that I was so anxious about was like, it was raining. And if you're a girl, you understand like your hair, your makeup, you're crying, this and that. In one of the photos, you can actually see my red lipstick, which was like, I'm sorry.
Oh, her internet is going.
Because they said transfer proof, and it got all over his lips and my coat and everything. So,
oh my goodness.
I am trying so hard. I don't understand why it's not sharing my screen. I want to show everybody. Screen sharing.
The pictures are like, I literally still can't. I'm like, is that me? Did that actually happen?
That happened.
I wouldn't have known that you were wet and cold because the photos are amazing.
Yeah, I did not.
It was so funny because it's like when you're in the moment, I'm like, nobody knows. Nobody's gonna know that like you're like bone chilling cold. And I haven't even posted them, but we went from the Eiffel Tower to the Luxembourg Gardens, which is this beautiful, like lush gardens, and it looks like fall. So they had all like the trees and everything. And then afterwards we went to a cafe, and that's where we ended like the photo shoot. And at the cafe, I was like, I need something hot. So you see me, I'm like, like we're looking at each other, and it's a very sweet moment. But the entire time my hands are like this around the cappuccino because I'm like, I have no feeling in my hands.
That's hilarious.
But y'all went all the way to the top, right?
Of the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
Yeah. So fun fact. So the way that the Eiffel Tower works is that there's basically the 2 levels. So you can go up to just the 2nd level, and you still get a very beautiful view of Paris, and you basically see everything you want to see, but there's a separate elevator that takes you all the way to the top. And that has like the observatory deck. And then when you're there, they also have a stand where you can get Moet champagne, and it's beautiful. And we did that. But funny story, showing my Miami girl side of me. For some reason, whenever I would try to speak French, I would get scared and then start speaking Spanish. And it happened multiple times during the trip. I don't know why. My brain was short-circuiting. Like, so we were in line.
It was so cold.
It was cold. So we get there, and the languages are very similar because it's like de for 2 and then dos for 2 for Spanish. So for some reason, I kept saying like dos champagne. And so the guy was like, so he was responding in Spanish, but then I would say something in English. And then he looks at me, he's like, where are you from? I was like, I'm from Miami. He's like, oh, okay. This girl.
He's like, oui, si.
I was like, oui, si. Brian just looked at me like, just stop talking. He's like, I love you. I'm going to marry you, but stop talking.
I got it from here.
He's like, bit, say less. Like I got.
Yeah, I can't get this to work.
It's okay. Just everyone follow my Instagram. I'll be sharing photos, and just spoiler alert, I'm going to be posting these photos for a very long time. So
As you should.
deal with
We
it.
love it. We share every moment, every
Bragging
hour.
rights. You deserve the bragging rights.
Yes.
It's supposed
It's
to
a very
only
important
happen
time
once
for
in your
you.
life.
It's an exciting and important time for you.
Supposedly, it's supposed to happen only once in your life, so you're allowed to brag.
Thank you.
It's going to be a very exciting and special time for me too, ladies. It's my first girl getting married, so it's going to
and
Yadi
both of her
predicted
daughters
it.
are going to be
Yadi
in the bridal
definitely
party.
predicted it.
oh man, in my soul, I'm so glad that Brian went all out, because I'm sorry, if he did it, he would have been in big trouble with me. And he did amazing. He thinks he would have been in big trouble with his mom, but with her mom, he would have been in super
Here's
big
the
trouble.
thing. What people don't understand, I'm dating 3 mother-in-laws, because technically he has his mom, his stepmom, and his sister, whom I love to death, and she's 13 years older than Brian. So she jokes like Brian is like her first son. So she now has
because she
2 of
helped
her
raise
own.
them.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, you know, she literally, like, we were texting and she was like, I'm so, like, that is my first baby. Like, Brian is my first love. Like, you know, take care of him for me, all this stuff. Like, I could cry, but she, like, so I always joked, it's like, I'm gaining 3 mother-in-laws. So, but with that, he knew it's like, you know, he had to get it right. And his mom was basically, because he was thinking about different ideas, like, maybe we can do something in the States or we can go somewhere. And she's like, Brian, you're going to do this one time and one time only. Go all out. Don't worry about it. Like, you know, yes, money is a thing, but money will come back. Like, this is something that you will remember for the rest of your life. And this is a memory you will always have.
Yes. Facts. Well, congratulations, my girl. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. I am proud of Brian and the relationship. So I hope that God is always in your marriage, in your engagement with you every step of the way, which I know he is, because I know you are, you know, always there with him. And I'm excited. I'm so excited. So with that said, girls, it is first. I want to wish everybody happy holidays. Hanukkah is coming up soon, and we've got our Christmas and we got our New Year's. And I want to wish everybody amazing, happy holidays. We will be here on Saturday. You got to go over to Alyssa's channel. Make sure you go support her, because she has her Saturday show. On Tuesday, we have Loungefly Talk. So make sure you go over there and Mickey's Girls. Check out our girls on their Insta and on their YouTubes. I have everybody linked below. So make sure you follow all the girls and support them. And I am so happy to have spent this time with you guys and everybody else. If you have anything, Cynthia says, "Are we crashing the way?"
I am.
I'm crashing. I can do it now.
I love that.
Danielle, we'll pick you up on the
wedding
way.
actually in January. All of us for Kaitlyn's wedding, which I'm so excited about. That's going to be amazing in Disneyland. We have a couple of surprises and pictures that we're gonna do and stuff. It's gonna be a great time. But anyway, guys, we have to get to the after party that we're gonna be doing now, that we're so excited about. Have a great week. And anybody has anything to say, anything I missed out on channels or anything that's happening?
No.
All right, guys. So remember, reach out and find your happy after. Bye, guys. Love you all. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.